everyone. I see a ghost. Hi, Ben. What's everyone up to today? Woo. Everybody awake and napped and full of snacks. I don't have any snacks, but I got a drink and a book for our 1 to 2 sprints. Hey, Greg, how are you? Definitely got to be careful of the cows around here. They outnumber us by quite a bit. Hey, Lily, how are you? What new book do you have for us this week? I'm attempting to skim through mine. I like the story, if not the characters and, the style. Ooh. Oh, what happened? Is it a bad book or you can't figure out which one you want to read? Are we going to have some coloring again? Because that's always awesome. And now fixed. Yay! Hello! I finished an audiobook last night that was over 17 hours long. Absolutely hate it. Oh! You can DNF them. You don't have to listen to the whole 17-hour terrible thing. My books are usually 4 to 9 hours worth of reading, and I will definitely quit if the first hour ain't doing it. What book was it that was so bad so we can all avoid it? Go back to my thrillers. That might be a good idea. You tried something new, it didn't work. But at least you tried. Now you know. Hey, how are you? It took me a week. I was being stubborn. That's such a Jenny move. She will read the entire series even though she hates the first book. It's called When Night Breaks by Janelle. And like always, you mention books I've never even heard of. Hey, yep, it is definitely Happy Friday. No work. Woohoo! He really can't. Him and Noah are, a couple thousand messages behind on the group chat. Even when I try to be nice and just send, pictures of animals and hot guys. Oh, no problem. It was fun seeing everybody on there. Hope you enjoyed your dinner when you got to it. Saying hi. I'm reading Hell Followed with Us. Ready for me going on to Margaret's channel. Oh, nice. That sounds like a horror. That might be agitating. I am a queen and delete Van. Mm. Yeah. Even on the private chats, Jenny and Noah are being very bad at keeping up. We're gonna have to spam them. It's a YA horror. It's also a reread. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with YA. I read that a lot. Honey, we all got issues. Mentally, physically, technologically. They're all over the place. You just gotta have fun issues. Oh my jeez. Yeah, I know. I left for dinner after a while. I'm like, I'm getting hungry. And y'all were, I think it was just Dave and Gareth when I left. I don't know how y'all run that long. And I still need to go back and rewatch the beginning because it sounds like there was a lot of naughtiness that I missed out on. But today was sleep and pretend to be an adult. Only 300? It must not be giving you an accurate count. I'm pretty sure Elaine and I send that many a day and you don't participate every day. Like, I have to spam and have something entertaining going on at work. I remember liking that movie as a child. I remember absolutely nothing about it other than, it was mom approved. Hey, Christina, how are you? We're gonna hydrate, feed thyself. The laundry, yeah, I do be forgetting that one. Oh, thank you. Elaine! Hi, how are you? You're still awake. You're a very funny ghost reader. It was fun seeing you in the chat. Ooh, I missed some stuff. We have summoned the Dragon Mother. Definitely warm. I was playing with some, new things in the garage, and it doesn't have AC in the garage, so it was toasty. Just having supper and up and awake. Ooh, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, thank you. I'm loving all your new videos lately, too. Branching out and making another bright spot for us all. Saying hi. Oh crap, multitasking? How many screens do you have open and how many wrong buttons have you already hit? Left. Ooh, can never go wrong with leftover pizza. Did you go meat lovers or veggie or what'd you get? Because it's going to be leftover enchiladas tonight. I made a big old batch with some of that shredded chicken. And that's why we love you. Like, you can't just be doing one thing. We gotta have some fun with it. Even if it's themed, gotta have fun. You definitely seem to be having more fun again lately. 5 Discord and WhatsApp. Ooh, so you're getting all the different, chatty chats going. So I'm just waiting for the, oops, I meant to type it in that screen. Pepperoni and olives. You had me at pepperoni and then lost me at olives. Oh, is hubby misbehaving? Do we need to get him? It can be done. Devil loves love. Mm-hmm. Loves to be a pain in the butt. And then we grab our puppies and snuggle them. Though this one did buy me, toys for my crafts. So we'll see if I can get some things to light up. What are you trying to do on it? Mine is literally just I read this one and a star rating that probably no one else will understand, but I know what each level means. That's how I keep track. Were you trying to actually like proper update and add and whatnot? So I do love like I at one point I tried to scan my library and be like, oh hey, here's all the books that are to be read physically. It gave me like 8 options and none of them were the book that I was holding. After 4 tries, I quit. I can, verify, yes. You do not update regularly. I got mad at Goodreads when they signed me out, so I went back to good old pen and paper like the 90s. I would have way too many to go back and try to do for that. No. I like the idea of pen and paper and then realize I'm lazy and my handwriting is bad. I'm doing tally marks and I had to go back through my little TBR scores and go, oh crap, which number am I on? And realize that I hadn't checked off like the last 6. But now I haven't finished a book in like 2 weeks, so I'm all caught up. Just checking I didn't accidentally delete something. Whatever hamster power it must be. That poor hamster. More of a problem of it likes to add things twice on mine sometimes. Or it doesn't have the edition that I'm actually reading, so my page count might be a lie, but it's all good. I was like, I'll hit finish. I'm like, that might be less or more. I don't know. My mom used to accuse me of being able to be a doctor because it was so bad. Nothing wrong with that. Mine is basically, wait, I'm going to want to read more of that series maybe later if I can find it. So I just, I love this one. I'm going to look for it now. That was one, yep. It works for when I go, oh, I don't want to buy that one. I didn't like it, or I already own that one. Assuming I can get it to pull up because I can't always get on the internet. But that would be a thick notepad to take otherwise. Like, I've read these, I have them, I still need that one. I do the same. Quicker to see what I read. Handy for tags. Nice. I feel like my ADD self would lose my notebook. To keep up with Elaine, I'm reading Woo Woo for Dummies. I love the title. Man, me and you should have to like write something and then we'll just both take pictures and see who has it worse in the chat. Ooh, are you sending her messages that you actually took time to write instead of the chicken scratch? Let me hurry up and get this note to myself. We got 2 Gregs. We got Ghost and then another Bibliophile, or dual Greg. That could have been fun, confusing the crap out of everyone yesterday. You've been dancing around fires again. With or without the clothes on? Are you doing the naked moon dance? Or just having a good night dance? Get them both in the chat. Really have some fun. Well, that answers that question. Hope the spell worked out well for you. Maybe, but I probably will anyway. Gotta keep it interesting. We just don't ask the things that could cause legal problems and get us all implicated. No planning out loud. And it's only trouble if you don't have a scapegoat. So I keep telling him at work, I'm not in trouble, it was the other guy. No, Elaine, bad girl. I tell your hubby on you, you'll be the one getting a spanking. And I don't want to know if you like it. You like trying to get politics going so we can say mean things that you know they're spying on us about with this group. Bad Finn. I thought I might get in trouble. Oh, but that's how we keep it fun. Now, where is Noah? He hasn't even replied on Boxer, and it's been like 3 days. He's gonna make me spam him. I'll just send him a bunch of dudes. Send him a bunch to Jenny and then turn around and send him to Noah. And I'm like, why you do this? I am having a blast right now with Mr. VP. His oh, yes. I saw that clip you sent me. So good. Do it some more. No, I still think, as in somebody who, like, over here was always about, he doesn't like immigrants, this, that, and the other. Y'all really should, like, deport him. We're not supposed to be letting in people in the country that, say bad things about the folks running it. So it would only be, fair play for y'all to kick him back out, but charge him for the full stay. Noah is on work tomorrow. He gets 2 days this week? Oh my goodness. But charge him directly. Don't charge the taxpayers. Somebody get his credit card info. Good luck. You can't make me blush. Ooh, do it again. I was a crazy. You were fun. I was loving those horns. Those are so cool. I'm guessing you have a Maleficent costume? He tried going to a pub for a meal. The staff refused to work if his reservation was accepted. Yes! Hey, I mean, turnabout's fair play, and he did off the Pope. So, you can't be allowing him around people that aren't trash. He did 3. I offered him a donut in return for him doing an extra. He's getting out regularly? Oh my goodness. Now, is he managing to make a full shift, or is he having to, like, waddle on home? I mean, spicy. Nope, no camera can't prove it. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen. Remember that. So I'm not sure what was supposed to make me blush last night. There wasn't anything in the chat that bad. Hey. Well, I mean, he was off for what, like 6-8 months or something. Been going on a long time. You got to work back up to dealing with a ton of humans regularly. It's me that gets the proper ones, like yesterday's stupid 12-hour. Yeah, and I thought 10 hours was bad. Then you get to like kick people out, so that's a little bit better. I would, yeah. No, battling, bad. My little man is innocent. He gives grumbles. And they're so adorable. And then I give him the look and like, oh, I might have deserved that. Fine. Getting a whooping is the same as getting toweling for him. It's the same fuss reaction. And it's so cute. And then he goes and takes it out on his sister, and she gives confused, sad face. Except for when he chased the bunny. He knew he had that one coming. I caught him red-handed. The bunny ran right across my toes, and he went up. Oh, Mama caught me on its heels. I was kind of supposed to bring my butt back in before that. It's the only time he's ever not fussed for getting a spanking before the mean mama face came out. All because some bigwig was coming in their stupid chauffeur-driven car, and I'm good at talking to people. Yeah, the bigwigs are kind of, they had to have like robbed a bank to get some money because it's never their brains or their work ethic. And I have fun kind of ticking them off. I got an apology out of one once. That was the best. It's like, no, if he makes a point of being a prick to everybody and got on me, and I'm looking, well, what did you expect me to do? Look around. Look at the help that I have. Came back there, yeah, you might not have followed policy, but that was kind of, the best way to handle the situation, and they should have got off their butts. The appropriate people got yelled at for the first time by the district manager. It was great. Now, if only this one was, not family owned. I love that you were good at talking to people, but yet you love, telling them what they're idiots. Yeah, they were nice enough. Light and feedback was good. So yay, glad I am off for the international board visit. But then you can mess with them. They might not know what's up because, sometimes y'all use the wrong word. Even if it is all technically English. They really do. My coworker showed up was like, oh, I was off doing my actual job for once instead of, covering for some other folks. I walked to my little mad scientist lab, and yeah, you forgot to take your nuts home, didn't you? Like, you snuck around looking for them so you could get a mouthful, didn't you? Like, they don't even ask, they just grab my nuts at work. But I hide my balls. They don't think to look in the fridge. I mean, international or from Germany. Surprisingly, they aren't the bad guys this time. They're having way too much fun going, hey, this time it ain't us. Frame job or otherwise, it ain't us. Except for the ones that are here. They're either sweet or the absolute worst. There is no in between. They hit that granny grandpa age and aw, sweeter. This is why your grandkids don't visit. And I will take your cane. They only look like they're 1,000. They're actually like, 50, and their evil ways have aged them greatly. Do they know you talk about how ancient they are? That might not score you some points. They're gonna stop bringing you cookies. I just get creepy ones telling me to smile when I head to work around, customers instead of just, yeah. Get him, Elaine! Really pick on the mean ones. Like, I remember I got yelled at by an old lady for asking for her ID. I'm like, it's not even me. It's literally the system. It is froze until you swipe it. And be grateful I'm pretending that you're less than 21 and have to double check. When clearly your funeral was like a month ago. And then you get the nice ones. They're like, oh, here's the recipe for this. One came in the other day that I had not seen, and I said to them I was shocked they hadn't died of old age. Wow. How nice. Love it. See, around here you do that and they would fire you, even if you were getting yelled at beforehand. They don't be having senses of humor. Retail. Oh, nope. I will just off myself if I have to do it again. Not worth it. That evilness will age you, though. I've known some that, like, I thought they were near retirement and they've got like 20 years to go. And then you go on Voxer and tell us everything. And like, So you're a really good actor. Have you decided what color you're going to go with, or are you sticking with, trying to be a knockoff redhead? Remember, you said it, not me, you drama queen. You're such a queen, Van. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I thought you were going to go with, like, dark green or something like Jenny. Or have you changed your mind on that? Are you and Noah going to be twinsies? Elaine will be the only one without a twin, even though mine has abandoned me. Blue, lilac. I love how, like, most guys would say purple, but you go with the specific tint. You're lilac, red and black. I even sent squirrels and shirtless guys and still got nothing. Oh, Fabio, the guy that got taken out by a bird on a roller coaster. He was the dude on all of the, like, old folks romance covers, the long flowing locks and the open shirt with the bodice rippers. Oh no, they got me and Jenny, but lately we're not in the same room anymore. She needs to get her act together. It's literally lilac. I have had it purple before. I'll take your word for it. I have no idea. AKA she doesn't love us anymore. Can't even pop in. I'm gonna have to start spamming her with random dirty stuff. Like the big wiener gifts. I don't mind them on leg day. Arms are offensive, but I liked leg day. Those were fun. But last time I went, I was still in college because the gym was on campus and it was already paid for. It's been a while. I haven't seen her or Noah. Mm-hmm. He's another one that I messaged him and got no response, and it's been days. I'm gonna start spamming both their butts. Might be doing that instead of reading during the sprint, just sending all the gifts. I didn't get harassed that much, though. It was fun knocking the cocky ones down a peg or two. Like, oh, that's cute. You're trying to hit on me, but I can lift more than you. No. Or you're talking junk about this new guy thinking you're hot, but then I outdid you. Like, we all started at the bottom. You got to work up to being able to do a lot. But if you're talking junk, I'm going to knock your butt down. They don't like me in the legroom when they're cocky. It's the only good thing I got on me. I think the return to work along with stupid heat has knocked him for 6. I wish I had y'all's heat. It was already 90 at 9 a.m. this morning. In full sunlight. Even the birds aren't coming out for snacks anymore. Like, I haven't refilled the feeder in 3 days, and there's still peanuts in there. I'm still waiting for some feedback. He promised me about a video from 15. I gave him crap in Monday's video and nothing. I'm like, come on now. How many times am I going to call him a gnome? Oh, I figured what you meant. Because it's definitely not good morning. Gormless men, i.e. all men. Oh, poor Ben. Yeah, that feels about like what we've been getting lately. We were at, let's see here. We should be rounds about the peak. Oh, slightly down. So, yeah, we are down to 34. It was 36C today. Oscar, quit being a butt. Yeah, that's just wrong. Yeah. I keep mine at about 75 degrees and then turn on a fan. So me and little man freeze. Franny's still going, I'm dying. But yet I bought her this gel-filled pad that it cools as you touch it. And you have to trick her onto it. Like, she'll lay right next to it, and then you just go, come here. Like, oh, if you want to swing on me, you're going to have to come closer. So I'll sit on it and make her come over and then just roll her over. She's like, oh, wait, this is nice and cool. I like it. Oh, I'll do worse. I'll give him a kissing. And he'll go, Mama. And then he'll do laugh. He only does the wiggle booty if you're talking to him. Then the whip blurs, or when you first come home. But he's a weirdo. He doesn't wiggle for attention. Only for talkings. Oh, I forgot. What did you forget? Did you go fish brain? Speaking of, it's getting warm in here. I got my blue balls. There we go. Y'all can't see it, but I got a pair of blue balls. Oh, geez. Avatar cookbook. I'm not even sure what kind of recipes you would get out of that. Like, I've got a Disney and an official Harry Potter one. I have yet to actually make anything out of either of them. Like, I got ones that sound like they're good, but then they require stuff that I don't have. Yep, I got a pair. They're like little blue crackle glass, and they're balls, so they is blue balls. Blue balls. Also, they're very fun to make during like Valentine's Day. I made cake balls one year and rolled them in that blue crystal sugar. The girls loved them. The guys were afraid to touch them, which just made it that much more fun to give them eye contact while biting into it. It might be extra salty if it's Pharaoh related. Sounds like that's the only thing she ingests. I am curious what kind of recipes were in that. Very spicy or, floral. Some magic dust. They're not terrible in barbecue sauce or, rolled in some proper biscuits. I like pig in a blanket wieners. That's the only way I eat them. Have some sticky buns. Can't think of anything else sticky once it's cooked. I'm sure I have plenty, but that's what's coming to mind. Some very sticky sauces. Oh, jeez. No, I hope you got some good pictures because now we really do need to know the recipes. I done and got ideas. Oh no. Oh, now you're gonna make us have to Google it and see if it'll give samples. It's gonna end up in the, Google search, and you're just gonna get flooded with more Akatar stuff. I mean, he really loves Akatar. He wants to know what they eat. Oh. Oh no! Okay, I have to see this. We're totally gonna have to look it up later. That is, oh my god, that is so wrong. So wrong. I can't believe you didn't buy that. It's your favorite series. I can already tell you one thing they eat, or, two, I guess. And I've never even touched the books. And hey, you're supposed to be doing this read. Come on now. It's perfect for spicy September. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not buying it either way. I just want to know what the recipes are because that sounds very, like, way too much fun. Probably a bunch of gross stuff, but way too much fun. I'm having a holiday from BookTube probably in September. Ooh, you're trying to get out of reading Akatar by running away. You don't have to be on BookTube to do the read. There's still a group on Voxer. And no one knows where you live. Well, then what's the point of the book? That is just wrong. They're supposed to be themed. And that was a very dirty cover. Hello, Beezer. You gonna hop up? Oh, you're not? He just walked in when I asked him that. He shook his head at me. Mm-hmm. He thinks he's so sneaky, but he can't get at the plants. They're too deep into the planters. Beef stew, moon phase crackers, almond tea. That's not very fayish, except for, the moon crackers. I'm not sure what moon phase crackers are. That's weird, but I guess, beef could kind of work. That fae was quite beefy in some areas. All right, we'll keep it dirty for you. Fairy wine looks interesting. I feel like it should be very honeyed, kind of like, mead is supposed to be. There. Ah. Thought maybe they were going to use like different ones. Like, all right, you infuse this energy into it for this phase. That's cheating. That's just a cracker with a cookie cutter. If she knows. Wine looks like a tequila center. That's not very winish at all. It's supposed to be like a sangria, I would assume, not a tequila. That's not right. Though I think I used to like those when I could drink. I was more of a like strawberry daiquiri, sex on the beach kind of thing. Or when I was innocent, or somebody like, well, you're not 21 yet, so you get a heavy petting on the beach, which sounds worse, but it was so good. Ooh, so, wait, you're getting the book so you can get the recipes? Usually they just show you like a list. You don't actually get to see what's there in the previews to make it without buying the actual cookbook. Unless you make some friends. No, I took a picture of one of the pages that Amazon showed on preview. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm still surprised they showed that though. Usually your preview is here's a picture and like a list of the recipes. Like, we'll give you the title pages. I've never looked at a cookbook and had it give me a actual recipe on Amazon. Are you going to be running out to get some spicy stuff later? Ooh. Yeah, you said you had some showing up tomorrow, don't you? Or did they show up today so you can show them off tomorrow? I'm being good. I'm not buying nothing. I haven't even been to my little, discount store, which I totally need to do. Because they change their stock about every 2 weeks or so. Wait, which detective thing did you watch? Because I think there's supposed to be one showing up on Netflix in like I think next week, that Thursday Murder Club, that looks kind of good. My special editions. Hello. Oh, you actually in a nice mood? That was quite the headbutt. Hello, Beezer. Don't break your neck. I'll still pet you. Hello. You out here breaking your neck for head scratches. Yeah. Good boy. See, you'd get attention if you actually snuggled anywhere but here. Well, you tried to bite me earlier when you laid up over my head. Department Q on Netflix. It's based on a Danish series, but they have switched it to Scotland for the show. I wonder if it's on ours. Because I know like every region gets different stuff. Nice. Again, I'm so behind. I was gonna watch Wednesday, but now it's been so long since they did the get into the second season that I need to rewatch the first one. And I'm bad at watching stuff. It's usually background noise. The main character reminds me of me. He's actually a cranky man who can't cope with the idiocy around him. But didn't you say you were just so sweet? All your customers love you and won't let you leave. You only pretend you hate people. But then you're nice to your customers and do cake drive-bys on Noah. Huh. You better be nice or I'll move my leg and you'll end up in the chair. So don't you give me that bite face today. He is full on laying on me. He's completely missed the arm just about. And I see you thinking about trying to bite me. I am sweet to the customers. They pay my wages. The hired help, however, have the collective IQ of cheese. Hey, don't be disparaging cheese like that. Mm-hmm. He's looking for his Faye daddy. Since he's a queen now by his own admission. I haven't forgot that. Calling yourself a drama queen. So now you gotta get your Faye daddy to make you some fairy wine. God, no, I do not play well with others. Oh no, you've been in the chat for almost an hour and there hasn't been any fighting. We just have a confused kitty. You in your sweet boy mode for once. I think he just likes me because I saved him this morning. He was being a creep. Well, yeah, the other one was getting ready for work and I was sleeping because it's my day off. And being the sneaky little kitty creep that he is, he got trapped in the closet since nobody knew he was in there. He does really cute meows when he's trapped. And his mama didn't even bother to try. She was just laying on the floor, completely oblivious. But she's used to getting trapped. She's gotten herself locked in the laundry room a couple times because that door loves to swing shut on its own. Oh, I doubt it. One of my ex-bosses has been messaging me and has said he misses the trauma. Were you spanking your bosses? Did they kind of have a... Y'all got some like dirty stuff going on in the break rooms there. Get a promotion if you properly traumatize the bosses. Mm-hmm. They all got kinks, JB. And Vin's exploiting them. I've only occasionally punched my boss. How the heck do you get away with that? I would be in jail if I said and did the things I wanted to at work. That would be an assault charge here. Yes. Which is not fair because they ask for it. Hello, upside down. Yes. They get a warning first. Yeah, I have a warning, and I give the face, but a lot of them are too stupid to read that warning. And even so, it's like, well, I'm over 18, so it's an assault. But that's only if they want to admit that this hit them. And do you really want to, have to go testify in court that the little 5'2" with their shoes on swung on you? But you're a big, tough man. Like, that's not going to go over. It used to be fun when I'd go out. I had like hearts and flowers and whatnot kind of jewelry. Like, yeah, go ahead. They're going to know it was a girl because I'm pretty sure guys aren't leaving hearts and stars on your face or little daisies. I still have most of those rings. I don't wear them as much, but I have them if I need to. We're gonna flood the chat, see if that gets their attention. And oh, if I had some sharp scissors, I could get you right now. His mats are just, that's a mat, that's a mat, and that's a mat. It just stands straight up. When he's like normal laying, it's hidden in his fur, and then he flops to the side and it does not blend in. But he will try to like slit everything off with me. The scissors that I have to cut him off aren't sharp enough to get that in one go. And you only get two before the claws come out. So, shall we do a sprint and you go make yourself some fairy wine? Or do you not have the ingredients? It's midnight. And are you working tomorrow? Sometimes the liquor stores around here are either like close at 10 or they're open till like 2. There's no in between. And y'all get to drink younger, so I would assume your liquor stores would stay open later. Have 24/7, because who knows when a bad day hits. Yay, day off. See, you could totally get into the liquor cabinet. Well, that's just rude. But what if your bad day starts at midnight? I mean, I can't drink anymore, but, you know, even work shuts at night. Well, yeah, the places that you, like, need to go, like the grocery store and whatnot, those always close early. Or, you know, the places that you legally have to go, like the DMV, of course, they're only open during the work week and they close before you get off. Because they suck and want you to waste a vacation day doing government crap. But you can go drink afterwards with no problem. Huh. So y'all got all early shopping there, huh? You're tired of floppy flopping. Silly boy. Around here, like, it depends. Walmart either closes at 10 or it's a 24/7. It just depends on the area. But in Georgia, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays, so it doesn't matter that it's open and they have it. They like legally can't sell it. Stations are only open for the. Do people actually like go in? I don't think I've ever seen anyone go inside to pay for gas since, you know, early 2000s. Unless you're just buying snacks and then it's like, oh, well, I already did my card and said, I want this much on this and go for it. It's like while you're waiting for it to fill up, you go and buy your snackage for your road trip. Yeah, you gotta have younger folks for that, but you know, you got the ones that are staying up till 2 and the ones that can't sleep, and Like college towns, you always got some 24/7s. And you meet really cool people at 1 o'clock in the morning at a Walmart. I met half my dorm there once. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think my mom used to go and be like, yeah, it'll be 20 on, whatever, or 6 on this when it would actually get you something. But that was back when I was a teenager, and we ain't saying how long ago that was. Now half of them have a pay at pump only kind of deal. Assuming the pumps freaking work. Had to go to 3 different gas stations one morning. Like, how are 3 of y'all out? Or just don't have them freaking working? You're not gonna show your cute face, JB. You're gonna stare off. The floppy, floppy boy. You good floppy, floppy boy. Yeah. Oh, the fact that you could actually like hit your bosses and go off on stupid customers instead of having to go, yep, I know you're a lying two-faced thief, but it's all good, is very, very different. Like here, they will try to steal from you, call management for you calling them out on it, and you'll be the one to get fired. Hi, Alicia. How are you? JB, do you see that? Someone said hi to you. This is the only time he will snuggle is in this chair. He loves the little library. What are you reading tonight? You're going to show your cute face. Nope. I'm doing good. It's the weekend, so we're kicking it off, having a good night. Got some books, some chaos, and a temporarily sweet kitty. I saw that look. He was thinking about it. What book have you got tonight? I've got a very ancient book, the Victorian era, or at least that's where it's set. I'm happy for the weekend. I've been reading A Good Running Away by Kevin Petway, Dead and Gone by Charlaine Harris. Ooh, I loved that series. And Lore Olympus Volume 8. I've been meaning to give them a try if I ever find Lore Olympus for a good price. I've never heard of Kevin Petway. How are you liking them so far? A lot of them you got going on. Oh, you got a little spot. Kevin Petway is indie author for one of my book clubs. Oh, nice. Oh, I just remembered I got sent an ebook today as well from an author I was supposed to interview yesterday, but had to postpone. I could read that actually. Oh, nice. Gotta love getting freebie books. Hey, Leslie, how are you? I'm not suicidal, so I'm not doing that. But I'll give them some head scratchies and tell them they're from you. I can only kiss the pups because Lowman hates it, but it's so cute. He gives you revenge kisses. And Franny just tolerates it as this is what I have to suffer through to get treats. What are you reading tonight, Leslie? I've been reading just quite a bit. I never did actually finish the show. I think I stopped on like season 4. But I did like the, actual book series. It from episode 1, it was just wrong. I was like, you're making up characters in the very first episode. And not offing people that were supposed to be offed. I'm reading The Buffalo Hunter. That seems to be a popular one lately. What'd you see, Beezer? Huh? What'd you see? Oh, you're gonna abandon me? Okay. You'll be back. Which are you liking more currently, the books or the show? Which a little bit. That was a fun show. It was a little heavy on the spice at times, but so much eye candy. These Pandemonuium books look really interesting. Adding to the list. Love me an indie book. Mm-hmm. And you find so many here on BookTube and Kindle. I've actually. What? You have seen a show? Who are you? I'm not sure I believe you. Nice. So, with that, since he's gotten off my lap so I can actually go plug in my computer before it, dies on us, I think we are going to kick off our first sprint so that if Noah does pop on, he can't give me crap that we didn't do one. Same here. It has been a few years. I've been trying to read my TBR for the last 3 years, but it keeps growing. Let's see. Whee! We gotta fake it a little. Drink water. Hello, little man. I will not win. So, how was everybody's books? Did you get a good bit read, or did you get distracted with, life and stuff? I got about 40 pages, though. I cheat, I skim, because parts of this book, the style of it is not to my taste. But I like the overall, story itself. I see you plotting. You're about to fall off, silly boy. Yeah, your butt is dangling. He's so abusive, but he's lucky he's got me, or he'd be rolling off the front of the chair right now. So he's looking like he wants to fight me for holding him up. Yeah. You have no awareness of your body, do you, JB? No, you don't. You're like your mama. You're getting by on good looks and an empty brain. Mm-hmm. You get by on your cute fluff. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. I see you thinking it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's better. He's bad at bathing himself and gets mad when I have to do it for him or pet the repercussions. I'm back. In-laws were leaving. They come over every Friday. Ah. So hopefully that's a good Friday meal. In-laws could either be, yeah, I got lucky, I love them, or you're lucky, I love you, honey. What was dinner tonight? Ooh, pizza. You can't go wrong with that. Glad you got lucky, got the, good mother-in-law. So they make good movies. So one of the other animals was wandering down the hall. You never know what they're up to. Bacon cheeseburger pizza? Huh. I have never heard that combo, but it does sound kind of good. And a pepperoni and bacon. Ooh. Yep, that's my go-to. Some Domino's with some pepperoni and bacon and extra garlic butter. Oh, yeah. The pups get mad because that's when they don't get crust. Dip it in all the garlic butter. I had my cat Ralphie in my lap. Oh, how cute. We have a company called Hungry Howie's. I have never heard of them, but I love that name. I'm guessing they're very, local instead of a chain. Which those can be expensive, but oh, so good. It's one of the only good things about it being really hot out is I can make pizza dough and then set it outside to rise. Have it as garlicky as I like. I'm in Florida. Yeah, I haven't been to Florida in about 7 years. Welcome back, Leslie. What did you get into tonight? Mm-hmm. He hopped up and was about to roll off the front of the chair, so now he's flopped out. It's safer. He won't have to scratch me for holding him up, and I won't have to boop him on the nose. But I'm getting the angry tail. I've been here for almost 20 now. I moved down after I got married. Ah, nice. Hopefully in a nice safe spot, though I'm not sure that exists with the weather there. niece that lives in Florida, and of course you got to do, the Disney World thing if you're like me. 3 years old, and I will never grow up. I didn't get far because I took a nap. The heat got to me today. Naps are good. I probably would, but I already napped earlier today. And then the other human came home, and Franny sounded the alarm. So, but we got a good 2 hours sleep in. Anything less than that, you woke me up early. Now I'm tireder than I was before, and you don't want the short redhead to be angry. Ooh, fun. I would be visiting regularly if I lived that close. Yeah, the humidity and the hurricanes is just a bit much. Disney is pricey. I guess if you live close, you can get your money's worth with the pass. What are you plotting, huh? I felt that. Oh, it could be these days. It works, so apparently you just have to lose your crap on someone once, and they realize that, oh, those warnings were true. I guess I'll behave now. I typically do visit more Universal than Disney. Disney was, yeah, if I'd had to pay for it, I never would have gone, but my trip to Disneyland and Disney World were both gifts from the adoptives. Universal was fun. Oh, that was another one I went in 2018. I know it has changed quite a bit since then. Ooh. That all the superheroes and whatnot? Name like Epic, it's gotta be extra superhero-y. So I think they were just starting to add more Harry Potter stuff when I went. It was so much fun. I totally geeked out. Again, another one that is expansive, but slightly less so than Disney. Yeah, I've only gone to Disney if a friend coming to town and really wanted to go. Disney is sensory overload for me. Oh, but the fireworks are so good. I got way too excited. If you stand at just the right spot at Epcot, you can see all the shows that they put on. You just gotta move a little bit and I can watch all the fireworks, and I love fireworks. So Epic Universe is set up with portals into Super Nintendo, Dark Universe monsters, and then a portal to oh, that's so cool. How to Train Your Dragon, it makes me cry, but I love it. The first one is good. The other two, nope, I'm not watching the end, especially the third one. I love it. And then they did the end, and his best friend left him, and it was sad. But that is such a good movie. That's one of my, put it on. I've watched it 1,000 times. I'll still listen to it in the background. I'm going to find them. And then there is a. Oh, that's awesome. I knew about the Umbridge trial that they were going to do that one. But they got the Fantastic Beasts. Nice. I want to pet all of them. I know they're fake, but I still want to pet them. Their little foxes and things are so cute.
One of them finally figured it out.
Ooh, we got to make them some more. That's low. Silly.
He never settled in, but he kept buzzing. Get a different spot, get a different spot, get a different spot. He was there for a minute getting his fill.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to look for those. Oh, I did end up buying one when I was there. I did the little show. I was like, I wanted to kind of check it out. And they decided I was the one to do it, mostly because I think I was the only one that looked vaguely adultish but wasn't with my parents. So like, yeah, well, she might have the money for it. So I had to get it sorted and get a wand. So much fun. I will totally be checking those out later. That is awesome. Oh, that is probably way out of my price range, but that's so cool. One of these days I'll make it back. That sounds fun. Do you go and geek out, or are you like, yeah, just take the kids and play along? It's amazing. I was there like, you guys know, like, the young folks ain't got the money for the robes. I love how it was always like the parents and the grandparents walking around in like head to toe, Harry Potter gear. Like, you can tell we are the ones that got into it as kids and refused to grow up because the real world is terrible. We need to escape. Oh no, I go and geek out sometimes and I just look at all the details and theming my nice. And then, go get a cup of butterbeer and have a nice little sip. The thing, I only was able to try the standard one. I really wanted to try the frozen at some point. Because, of course, I went in like October and it was still way too warm to be drinking the hot butterbeer. $7? What the? It was just, standard cool, frozen, and hot when I went. I don't know. Are they like flavored now? Like, that sounds crazy, but so cool. I still have my little mug. I might have to. I found some recipes of like how to make it. I might have to try that one of these times and then stick my mug in the freezer for a little bit. That was my souvenir from my trip. Just like fear, At the time, it was like $2 more. I'm like, yeah, why not? That's the cheapest souvenir you're gonna get. Frozen. Hot fudge, soft serve, and ooh, that sounds good. Like, I'd have to do so many laps to burn off the sugar or just down a bunch of cinnamon beforehand, but oh, I could go with like some soft serve. That sounds good. The cream sounds more like it should go on top of the stuff. Like, here, I'm going to get regular ice cream and just put the potted cream on it. Might be kind of fun. Melt some buttered, Scotch chocolate chips and pour it into some homemade whipped cream. Now you got me in the mood. I'm going to have to get creative. Because they have they got a butterbeer. Ooh. That is. Why is all the good stuff so bad for me? It's a headache waiting to happen, but oh, that sounds good. Mm-hmm. That's the recipe I usually hear about. And then you gotta top it with some whipped cream. But hear how close to the, real thing it is. I just don't do it that much because if I have much sugar, I get really bad headaches and whatnot. Like, it's gonna be something, well, let's hold out where I can just do little bits and small, here and there's. Oh, nice. I keep teasing my friend about that because I've got a coworker that's also a big fan that he's never gone yet. Like, you were on like a cream soda cake for the longest time. Come on now, you got to make some and see. That way you can like compare when you go. He's like, nope, I don't care. We're going next year. Even if the kids aren't interested, we're going. Like, you better start pulling some overtime somehow. Gotta try it out. Mix it up and then put it in your mug and go, yeah. They've changed so much since. Oh, nice. See, I think Hogsmeade was semi-new when I got to go. It was so cool. Now I just live vicariously through others. I think, now that you have like a Flight of the Hippogriff or something was also a still opening ride that I remember hearing about. Oh, that is so cool. Ooh, yep. That sounds like a good time. And why is my internet being stupid? Is it just frozen on my screen? Or everywhere? Yep, it's completely frozen. I never know, like half the time it freezes on my laptop where I'm filming, but it will still be going on YouTube. But it looks like it's completely frozen. What the flip? Come on. What is going on? Yay, it unfroze. Water. Ooh. Those sound fun. Like, I don't do really good with the indoor roller coasters now. Like, outdoor, I can do all day long, and it's fine. The indoor ones, like, I end up nauseous from it messing, like, with my equilibrium and my sinuses, but they're so good. They had dueling dragons? Oh, I'm sad I missed that. But Hagrid's magical creatures are pretty awesome. Oh, Hagrid. He just wanted to pet everything. I can relate. Like, yes, it might eat me, but if it didn't want to get loved on, why is it so cute? It clearly actually wants a belly rub and a ear scratch. Oh, that is awesome. One of these days I will get back there. Of course, by then it will probably have changed greatly again, because I don't see it happening anytime soon. But maybe. Life might decide to be nice. And then, of course, like, I gotta do the California one too and compare, because they're always similar, but not quite. Like, even, like, I noticed when I got to go to the 2 Disney parks, they had the shows under the same name, but they were completely different. So, to explore both one day. I think everybody I knew in California has moved. I've got a Potterhead friend, and that actually she lives in Orlando now, that I might be able to crash with, just so we can geek out and have a girls' trip. Or my niece, who's really into it. But I think she lives much farther from Orlando. It's like a 4-hour or something trip for her. I wish unicorns were real. I would totally have one. It's be me and my murder horse. Y'all better behave, or I'll tell him to put his head down and run. That might be as dangerous as a dragon. Here be your spot. Oh, that's awesome. Super Nintendo was flipping amazing. That one and the 64 were the ones that I grew up on. It's got that old school Mario Kart. The new one is good, but it's just not the same as, like, I'm gonna dive bomb off the, 3rd tier of this right onto you and pop your balloons. Rip Red Rocket. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, Minions! I love the Minions. They are the best part of those movies. Banana! I don't think I ever went to Monster Cafe. Every time I go to a park, I'm like, oops, I forget to eat because I'm busy just running around. I'm like, I have to go with a responsible adult. Sometimes like, I am 3 years old. I need to see everything now. Oh, yeah. I guess it has been 24 hours since my last meal. Like, I literally did that the first time when I went to Disneyland, it was with a friend of mine that was an equally hyper, just, oh my gosh. So we would find something that was still open after the park closed, so we had to leave. This is open. This is what we'll eat, or scarf, and then be sitting there waiting for the park to open. Like, Come on now, we're already in line. Let's go. Wait for it to open and then forget to eat all day till we got home again. And then I went to Disney World with Daddy. Like, no, he's an adult. He's just there because all my friends had work or kids. And so he was being nice and took me. But he was not geeking out. So he was like, yep, I'm not so excited that I forget that I, need food. So we ate then. But Orlando, when I went to Universal, was a solo trip. So, yeah, I just geeked out the whole time. I was like, I got a snack in my bag. The Kids Zone area, it's not DreamWorks Station with Shrek, Kung Fu, Panda, and Trolls. Trolls I never got into, but Shrek and Kung Fu Panda is awesome. Love the first couple movies. This last one was a little what the heck. The series ran too long. So much, especially when you know it's going to be years to get back. The timing, the money. I go bonkers. I don't know how you can go unless you win the lottery and actually eat at those places. That costs too dang much. But gotta get the snacky snacks and one. I really want to try this thing. Oh, nice. That's awesome for the folks that get to go all the time, and also dang it, I can only go once a decade, so I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff. Oh, I understand that one. Oh no, I've got a friend from Jordan how the heck, you're a teacher. What are you selling on the side that y'all can afford to go on these, monthly or so trips? I know they don't pay y'all well. But I am not looking at that OnlyFans site. I'm afraid to find out. Oh, that's where all my teacher friends, how they can afford to live. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Hey, anything else? Have you sufficiently scared yourself and chased your shadow ghost? You on this arm? No, you're gonna go around? Okay. Silly JB. He scared himself and ran down the hall. I'm doing that now. Actually, I'm planning next trip so I can budget. Nice. The only way you can live these days. Except for 3 years later, this channel still has not come close to taking off. And I'm working on an Etsy shop, but got to build up stock before I can even think of opening that. So, one day, maybe. Start selling dragons and skulls to put on people's bookshelves. He's bonkers, but he's getting by on being cute. Thankfully, we mostly do it for the people and not to make money, or this would just be depressing. But I like all the people I've met. The thing I feel bad, I'm like, hey, I'm following all these people. And I'm like, I got about 2 hours a week where I can actually sit down and watch and hear what's going on. If I read, sleep, record, or watch, this is my window. So I'm always behind and trying to. All right, I haven't watched them at all. They get a video this week. Gotta gotta have some way to get creative and talk to some folks that you know you're gonna enjoy. Because most folks either don't read or they don't read anywhere close to the same. So yeah, the spicy romance ain't it for me. I gotta find some people so I can go, I read this book, you need to read it. Ooh, that's going on the TBR. Or, hey, stop looking at me like I'm crazy because I got excited about a bookstore. There's a Ollie's that opened up nearby. They have books, and we figured out it changes about every 2 to 3 weeks. We need to go. I can get new books for cheaper than used. I know I have an overflowing bookcase of TBR, but I might really like that one. Or come Halloween time, I get excited to get some new home decor. I'm one of those. I'm 3 years old, but I'm also creepy. I gotta have my Disney and my schools. And I don't know where I'm going to put all of the stuff, but I need it for when I figure out where I'm going to put it. But I'm bad at planning, so I'm like, oh, I should have got 2 of these and bookended this. And now they're not selling this anymore because, I go to like Ross and Marshalls and whatnot where what they got is what they got. Grab it then because you are not going back, and good luck finding it, somewhere else. You can search that department or that creator. Good luck. It never seems to be on their site. Mm-hmm. It does, but it means I get to do rotations. Like this has been out for a while. That's going in the bin in the garage, and this is coming out. Like I loved Big Lots. They had a certain brand that they would put out for Halloween, and they had so much cool stuff. And of course, now Big Lots completely does not exist. So I looked up the the Dark Enchantment brand, and I could not find it anywhere. Y'all are giving me everything except what I'm looking for. It's a shame because they had like really cool skulls. I'm like, these would have been nice to have on either end, and now I've only got the one, and I'll never get another. But I might find something similar. I gotta give me a new job soon, or a second job, something, because it's getting on time. Halloween stuff is starting to come out. They have a tiny, tiny section of it at Walmart of here's some like little plastic pumpkins, kind of like how Target does right by the door. The rest of it's still back to school, but it's almost time. As soon as all the munchkins are back in class, Halloween's out. And then my bank account will be upset with me. Even though I still have to get hooks to put up some of the stuff I bought last year. I'm starting to get overrun with my dragons, but it's okay. So, shall we do one last sprint? Because it's coming on feeding the puppies time. They. Ooh, awesome! Yep. Target be trying to get me, but they're so pricey. We'll go with. Yeah, we'll go ahead with that one. I'll sneak a look in. Who's a good boy? Love me. Yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, Lum Lum. He's a good boy. Okay. Yeah, Mom, you'll be along in a bit. Yeah. Is you a happy girl? I know. You got about 20 minutes before dinner. Mm-hmm. Let's make you famous. Who's a pretty girl? Is your daddy? Is a good girl. Mm-hmm. Good girlfriend. That's a good girl. Yeah, you show everyone your cute face. You know, show everyone your cute face. Yeah, that's the family. The family. Well, Daddy in another room. Girl. Okay. Okay. Bye, big girl. Well, she's abandoned us. Mm-hmm. I'm back. Okay. Oh, good boy. Oscar. They don't listen to them. They're just being buttheads. Yeah, they're just being buttheads. about that time. Oh, it's about that time for me. Who's a good boy? Is he being a good boy? You're trying to tell me.
This is Zadie.
Well, I can't go over there. I'll step on my slime. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Check out. Make sure she's
Spinning me around. JB, stop eating limey. Butter nugget. You're so sneaky. Finish this chapter. Alrighty, so that was our last sprint. Hope you all got some good reading in. We got some more murder mystery going and some more just their personalities are not it and some animal visits. But it is now time to wrap things up and feed the babies that have been running in to remind me that they get their dinner now. So we will wrap it on up. And thank y'all, everybody, for coming in. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, everybody. The wave while we wait for it to end.